Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Read the scenario below and then answer the questions. The provincial government plays a very important role in government. Provincial legislatures are part of provincial government and consists of members elected during provincial elections. The provincial legislature is directly elected by proportional representation, and the premier is elected from amongst the members of the provincial legislature. Each provincial government consists of a provincial legislature, the executive council, and provincial administration departments. The structure of the provincial government is determined by the Constitution. Question. Describe the main objectives or aims of the Constitution. The Constitution of South Africa plays a vital role in guiding the provincial government, including the provincial legislature, executive council, and provincial administration departments. The main objectives of the Constitution are to ensure that South Africa is governed according to a set of principles that promote justice, equality, and democracy. Below are the key aims of the Constitution. 1. Healing the divisions of the past. One of the Constitution's primary aims is to heal the divisions of the past. This is a critical objective, as it seeks to address the injustices and inequalities that have historically plagued the nation. By creating a society grounded in democratic values, social justice, and basic human rights, the Constitution strives to ensure that all citizens, regardless of their background, have equal opportunities and protections. This healing process is not just about redressing past wrongs, but about laying the groundwork for a more inclusive and equitable society moving forward. 2. Laying the foundation for a democratic society. The Constitution also plays a crucial role in laying the foundation for a democratic and open society. In such a society, the government is expected to operate based on the will of the people, ensuring that every citizen is equally protected by the law. This principle is fundamental to maintaining a fair and transparent government, where the rights of individuals are respected and their voices are heard. The emphasis on equality under the law is particularly important in fostering a sense of belonging and trust among the population. 3. Improving the quality of life and freeing potential. Another significant objective of the Constitution is to improve the quality of life for all citizens and to free the potential of every individual. This reflects the understanding that a nation's progress is inherently tied to the well-being and empowerment of its people. By focusing on social and economic development, the Constitution aims to create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive and contribute to the nation's growth. This goal is about more than just economic prosperity. It's about ensuring that all citizens can live fulfilling lives, free from the constraints of poverty and inequality. 4. Determining the relationship between citizens and governing institutions. The Constitution also determines the relationship between citizens and governing institutions, establishing a framework that governs how these interactions take place. This relationship is built on principles of accountability, transparency, and the protection of citizens' rights. By clearly defining these relationships, the Constitution ensures that government actions are conducted in a manner that respects the dignity and rights of individuals, fostering a government that is responsive and responsible to its people. 5. Building a united and democratic South Africa. In addition to these objectives, the Constitution aims to build a united and democratic South Africa that can stand proudly on the global stage. This vision of unity and democracy is crucial for ensuring that South Africa can take its rightful place as a sovereign state in the international community. It emphasizes the importance of national cohesion, where diverse groups come together to form a strong, unified nation. 6. Serving as a system of basic principles and rules. The Constitution serves as a system of basic principles and rules that govern the country. This legal framework is essential for ensuring consistency and order in how the nation is run. By providing clear guidelines, the Constitution helps to maintain stability and predictability in governance, which is necessary for the effective functioning of government institutions and for the protection of citizens' rights. 7. Defining the powers of governing institutions. Finally, the Constitution spells out the powers according to which governing institutions may govern. It clearly delineates the roles and responsibilities of the various branches of government, ensuring that power is exercised within the limits prescribed by law. This is a critical aspect of the Constitution's role in preventing the abuse of power and ensuring that governance is conducted in a manner that is fair, just, and in line with the principles of democracy. In summary, the Constitution of South Africa guides the provincial government and the nation as a whole to heal past divisions, establish a democratic society, improve the quality of life for all, build national unity, provide a system of governance, and ensure that power is exercised within a legal framework to create a just, equitable, and prosperous South Africa. Question. Explain the powers and functions of the Executive Council. The powers and functions of the Executive Council are integral to the effective governance of a province. This council plays a vital role within the provincial government as explained below. 1. Policy determination. Firstly, the Executive Council determines policy for the management of the various provincial departments. This function is crucial as it sets the direction and priorities for how these departments operate, ensuring that they align with the broader goals and objectives of the provincial government. The policies laid down by the Executive Council guide the functioning of departments in areas such as health, education, and public safety, ensuring that they work efficiently and effectively to serve the public. 2. Departmental management. In addition to policy determination, members of the Executive Council must administer and manage their provincial departments in accordance with the policy laid down by the Executive Council. This means that each member is responsible for the day-to-day operations of their respective department, ensuring that it functions within the framework established by the Council. They must ensure that their departments adhere to the policies and guidelines set forth, maintaining consistency in governance across the province. 3. Assignment of powers by the Premier. The Premier holds a significant role in the Executive Council, with the power to assign to a member of an Executive Council any powers and functions of any member who is absent from office or is unable to exercise those powers and functions. This ensures continuity in the functioning of provincial departments, as the Premier can reassign responsibilities to other members when necessary, preventing disruptions in governance. 4. Accountability to the Premier and provincial legislature. Members of the Executive Council are individually or collectively accountable to the Premier and the provincial legislature. This accountability is a key aspect of their role, as it ensures that they are responsible for their actions and decisions. Whether acting individually in their respective departments or collectively as part of the Council, they must answer to the Premier and the provincial legislature, maintaining transparency and integrity in their work. 5. Power delegation to municipalities. The Executive Council also has the authority to assign power to a municipality. This function allows the Council to delegate certain responsibilities to local governments, enabling them to manage local affairs more effectively. By assigning power to municipalities, the Executive Council ensures that governance is decentralized, allowing for more responsive and localized decision-making. 6. Intervention in municipal affairs. Furthermore, the Executive Council may intervene if the Municipal Council does not follow regulations. This intervention is necessary when a municipal council fails to adhere to provincial or national regulations, ensuring that governance at the local level remains consistent with broader legislative frameworks. The Council's ability to intervene helps maintain order and compliance within municipalities. 7. Execute tasks assigned by the Premier. Lastly, members of the Executive Council are responsible for tasks given to them by the Premier. These tasks can vary depending on the needs of the province, but they are typically aligned with the broader goals of the provincial government. By fulfilling the responsibilities assigned by the Premier, members of the Executive Council contribute to the overall functioning and success of the provincial administration. In conclusion, The powers and functions of the Executive Council are crucial for the governance of a province. They determine policy, manage departments, ensure accountability, delegate power, intervene in municipal affairs when necessary, and carry out tasks assigned by the Premier. These responsibilities ensure that the provincial government operates smoothly and effectively, serving the needs of its citizens.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.